Keep the questions coming. Here's another great one. How do I dilute essential oils? And how do I know how much? Well, you can dilute them with a carrier oil. And my first number one preference is fractionated coconut oil. It is definitely very, very popular. Jojoba, sweet almond, um, olive oil if you're looking for a little bit of a punch. Keep in mind some of these could get a little like moldy over time, so be careful with that. The easiest rule of thumb by drops is 1 to 1 drop per teaspoon of carrier oil. So 1 drop per each teaspoon for adults. I generally put 20 drops in a 10 mil, and that is at 1 to 2% dilution. Neck, shoulders, wrist, feet, abdomen, things like that, that we want to dilute even over our breasts on a daily basis. For sensitive skin, 1 drop per 2 tablespoons. So it's 0.05 for dilutions for there. And now short term, if you're looking at joints, muscles, some injuries to maximize your muscles and so on, 3 to 5% dilution. So 5 drops per tablespoon of a teaspoon of fractionated coconut oil. So you can definitely do that. There is a little sheet that says adults, 10 to 20 drops, and the rest with carrier oil. And that is one that I always use. In fact, I do 20. Another one for kids or sensitive, could be elderly as well, like 80 plus. Their skin's real thin as well. So depending on the age, 5 to 10 drops. If you've got a 4, 5, 6-year-old, I would stick more to the 5. And if you have like a 9, 10, 11, 12, definitely can go up to the 10. And for adults, 10 drops for a 5 mil, and kids 3 to 5 for a 5 mil roller. And the safest place. So how do I know, Sandy, if I'm sensitive to some, if it's a hot oil, things like that, or if you're new to oils as well, the safest place to put them is on the bottom of your left foot. Energy runs left to right, so that is really a really good place to do it. Always, always, always dilute for children, elderly, and anyone with sensitive skin. My 32-year-old daughter's got sensitive skin as well. Always, always avoid eyes, inside ears, any broken skin, things like that. And keep in mind all the citrus oils, the photosensitive ones. Avoid the sun 12 to 24 hours so that you don't burn. And always less is more. So less oil more often. I always say put a drop or two, get them in, but then put it in maybe every 2 to 3 hours. So it doesn't matter if you're going to lather up. It's not going to help you any more than if you put a drop or two on your body. So we want to keep this simple and keep that in mind, 20 drops per 10 mil. Fill the rest with fractionated coconut oil. Take care, everyone. Reach out with questions. Bye now.